Hi everyone, how are you today? I'm Nina and welcome to Nina Loves Cooking. Um, Today we are making shrimp with lobster sauce. This is my version at my house. This is how I like to make it. Sometimes when you go to the restaurants, they will have shrimp with lobster sauce in a different way. They added like minced pork. The way I make it, I don't have any meat in there. It's just shrimps and vegetables and the sauce. The the stock that I use is chicken stock. You can use the shells of the shrimps to make like a seafood stock, but I'm kind of lazy to do that, so I just use chicken stock for the sauce. It's up to you, whatever you like. And let's look at the ingredients. We have about 12 large size shrimps. I'm going to show you how to devein and marinate the shrimps. We need 1 egg. We need about 1/3 of a cup of peas. And we need 1 tablespoon of the green part of the scallion, 1 tablespoon of the white part of the scallion. I use 1 tablespoon of minced garlic and half a teaspoon of minced ginger. Thicken the sauce with cornstarch. I use 2 tablespoons of cornstarch with about 4 tablespoons of water to thicken the sauce. Alright, look, this is the shrimp. First you peel the skin off. You can use the skin of the shrimp to make the stock if you want. It's up to you. Alright, this is what it looks like after you peeled it. You devein it by going in the middle, open it, and take the black vein out. This is the black vein that you don't want. Take it out. Make sure everything is out. And this is done. One is done. Okay, after I devein everything, do an extra step. I put 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch to kind of wash anything that is in the shrimp, to wash it off, to massage it really well, just to clean it out. Just massage it for like 5 minutes. So I rinse this again. After you rinse it, you notice the shrimp is a little bit cleaner and whiter in color. And you're gonna kind of make sure they dry by using your paper towel to dry all the shrimps. So the shrimp has to be extra dry when you marinate it, okay? Alright, after it's been all dried, just dry it with paper towel. You marinate the shrimp with like a 1/3 teaspoon of salt, some white pepper, just a pinch of white pepper, I put a teaspoon of cornstarch, and then you mix it really well first. And leave it in the fridge, and you're ready to cook it. It's all ready for you and done. The last step is to add some oil to it. So after it's all combined and well blended, you put 1 tablespoon of any type of oil you have. Canola oil, olive oil, avocado oil, whatever oil you like. I usually do this like ahead of time, like half an hour ahead, and leave it in the fridge. Alright, now I'll leave it in the fridge for half an hour. Okay, now you need this water and cornstarch to thicken the sauce. So I have about like 4 tablespoons of water in there, and I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch in here, and just mix it up. You're not gonna put all this in, depends on how much sauce you want, but it's gonna look something like this, like a milky type of look. So this is the cornstarch solution. You heat up like a pan. Put about 1 tablespoon of oil in the pan. We're gonna cook the shrimp first. You can, so you just lay it down. The pan is kind of hot. Lay each one down. So you want the shrimp to cook all the way through, and you take it out and you make the sauce separately. And they have some oil in there already. Put the ginger, the garlic, and the white part of the onion. Leave the green part for later for garnish. So just cook it a little bit. Turn the fire down to cook them so they don't get burned. So I put about 2 cups of chicken stock in here. I like mine very with a lot of sauce because I eat it with white rice. Depends on what you put and the salt level of your chicken stock. You might not need a lot of salt in there because if it's salty enough, you give yourself a little taste test. Wait until it starts boiling, because my chicken stock is low sodium, so I always put like a half teaspoon of salt in there. I balance with a teaspoon of sugar, a pinch of white pepper, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, a little bit. Then you have this sherry, put 1 teaspoon of sherry in there. And that's it. And when it stops boiling, you start to turn to medium. And then remember this one? The cornstarch solution. We're gonna thicken the sauce. Stir the sauce a little bit, and then put 2 tablespoons at a time, and see if it's thickening. Maybe 1 more tablespoon, maybe like around 3 altogether. And you can see the sauce start thickening already. I I think that's good. The peas go in. And then the egg. You whisk the egg a little bit. You don't have to whisk all the way because you want some white color and yellow color of the egg. And then you turn up the fire. Turn the fire up. Make sure the sauce is boiling when you put the egg in. A clockwise direction, and you go swirl it in like around and around and around and around, and pour everything in there. And don't touch it. Don't move it. Let it boil up by itself. And then after it's start boiling and you see the big pieces of eggs coming out, then that means it's all cooked. You're gonna put the shrimp back in there. Lay the shrimp in. Put everything in there. Flip it over one time. Taste test to see if you need extra salt or not. Depends on how salty you like the sauce to be. And then lastly, you put the garnish of that green onion on top. And that's it. Your shrimp with lobster sauce is all done. Look how beautiful it is. Turn the fire off. This beautiful dish of shrimp with lobster sauce, my way for my home. Bon appetit. You eat it with white rice or yellow rice, whatever, or brown rice, whatever rice you like. Enjoy.